Hello and welcome along to episode 3 of this FM21 Mobile mini-series from Ballymena United. We're back today as we face Linfield, the champions, the big professional side at the top of the league, and we've also got a home game against Glenavon as we look to get into some decent form. Unfortunately, there's some tactical news as we've had to abandon our strategy already. You can see from the fixtures and results at the top. I mean, there's a little concern there in terms of the goals. Either we've had two of our thrillers at the very start, or there's going to be a few too many goals in this series. One of those things, but we've made some tactical changes to see if it helps out, and we'll introduce those today as well. So if you are looking forward to today's episode, please do chuck a thumbs up on it. Subscribe down below for daily FM21 content from 2 long-term stories, and of course this mini mobile series continues all week as well, every day at 5:30. So thank you for your support with it. I'm really pleased it's gone down well, something I was quite worried about doing. And we've had 2 league games we've got to reflect on. Firstly, a difficult 1-1 draw away at Warren Point. Probably not our best result of the season, probably not our best performance. Friel got the goal as you'd expect, cancelling out Ryan Swans, and we had to already give up and abandon our strategy at that point. We'll talk about that a bit more in a moment, but let's have a look at the other game as well. A 6-4 win at home to Dungannon. Daniel Hughes with a hat-trick meant that Dungannon were 3-2 up at the break, and then softly got a goal, and it looked like, at that point, we were in big trouble. 4-3 down. Not looking great. We had to go a bit more direct, a bit more attacking, and it worked a treat. Shane McCartan with his first, Leroy Millar as well, and 4 goals for Friel as the strikers continue to dominate. A brilliant start to the season at home, and an enthralling game, so hopefully a few more fans will stick by us after that. But let's go and get into the 2 today. Not much else going on. The transfer window closed, of course, and Linfield have started pretty well themselves. So let's go and have a look at our tactical screen so you can see the lineup. We've got Kirk Millar unavailable because he's on loan, of course, from Linfield. The same for the right back who's just returning from injury. And Shane McCartan's a bit tired. So if this game's out of sight after an hour, if Linfield are 3 or 4 up, we will just rest him for the weekend. John and Kluka's still out injured, unfortunately. So we've got Leroy Millar in central midfield. And it means we're a little bit light on the right. McElroy's come in. He's an inverted winger. Something different to what we do normally. And he's playing as part of that 4-2-3-1 with McMenamin in on the left. If we have a look at the shape, we've gone a bit more quick with the tempo. We've tried to get it forward more quickly. We've gone a bit more aggressive in the challenge, something we were struggling with defensively. And we've just increased our passing style and our goalkeeper distribution up to mixed. Just because we want to have a little bit more variety and we want to try and create more direct goals, which seem to be going in quite a lot in this game. But into the Linfield match, let's go and get into the first one and see just how badly this goes, shall we? A wet, mild, windy day, not the best for us here. And Linfield have got a very good side out. Shane Lavery up front, we know very well from FM20. Chris Johns in goal, went there in the summer. Really good addition to the squad. So let's go and get into the first half, shall we? Let's see how we get on. You can see Bastian Harry still there in game as well. Navid Nasseri playing on the right wing. He joined from Glentoran in the summer. But it's going to be an interesting half as McGrory gets it up right back to McElroy. Going down the wing, sticking wide for now, which is a bit unusual, but he's given away possession and now it's Lavery on halfway. Finds McLean, he's got time to turn, finds Bastian Harry and he finds Stafford. And now Nasseri again to McLean and the ball's given away. A promising 10 minutes so far, not much in it. But we've given it away again around the halfway line. Stewart picks it up to McLean, finds Lavery and his shot's gone wide. He dragged it a little bit. We'd expect more from him. One of the most prolific players in that Cliftonville series, both for Linfield and for us. But not today. As we lose it again, Redmond recycles possession. 11 minutes, not the best. We're almost at the 20 mark now though. And here's Bastian Harry again. To Horry into the box and it's headed in for Linfield. It's Jordan Stewart with the goal. And the hosts, the champions, they lead 1-0. And this test has just got a lot more difficult. And here we are again, just 10 minutes to the break now. So Brian with a goal kick, or it must be a free kick in his own area. Osho loses the challenge to Nasseri. Lavery shoots from distance. And O'Brien palms it away and goes and gathers at the second attempt. As Dowling's got it in the holding role. Tries to go through to Friel. Oh, he's going to get there first as well. Into the box. Blocks off Stafford. He's still got it. Back to McCartan. And his shot deflects just wide. It's a corner kick. We look all right in this game. More importantly, we look more solid. And we've got a corner kick again here on the right-hand side. Millar's ball in. Stafford clears to Stewart. Where's the defence gone? There's no one in our own half. The ball's cleared downfield. It looked like that goal, that Istanbul v United one. No defenders outside the 25 yards. And Stewart finds Nasseri in the number 10. He's been a class act so far. Finds Lavery there. And the shot saved well. McMenamin gets it away. Gets the free kick. And I think we'll be happy with one if we can get to half-time like this. Half-time then. Still 1-0 to Linfield. No real chances towards the end of the half. We've got a lenient referee, which helps with our more aggressive game plan. But the first half, it's been alright. We've had a clear-cut chance, we've worked really hard, and we're not losing too much. We've still kept the possession well as well, despite the longer passing. So I am quite encouraged by this performance. I know it's not as exciting to watch as the Coleraine game, or as the Dungannon game was off camera, but it might give us a better chance at a top half finish, and that of course has to be the aim. We need to avoid getting sacked, we need to get the best out of this team. And we'll still have those moments of magic from McCartan and the likes. 5 minutes into the second half, it remains 1-0, and Linfield's still on top, I'm afraid. And here we are again. Kofi Baumer picks the ball up to Dowling. Shane McCartan finds Friel, skins the defender, and Friel's made it 1-1. It's a really well-worked goal. Baumer to Dowling, Dowling McCartan, McCartan Friel, right through the spine of the team, and a lovely finish as well. It's 1-1 here, and at Windsor Park, Linfield will be devastated to draw this. And here we are again, coming up to the hour mark, and we've got it away with McMenamin. He's put in Friel, and from Linfield's corner, we're in 1-on-1. Friel's shot saved, Callagher gets it away, and Redmond picks it up on the halfway line to McMenamin, McCartan, Dowling to Miller, to Friel, to McCartan, and we're playing some lovely stuff at the moment. Not quite getting a reward, but it's still 1-1 here, and if anything, we look the more likely. Although Linfield are breaking away here with Mulgrew, to Stewart, to Lavery. We know how dangerous he is. He rounds the keeper, and then he puts it wide. He got an open goal and missed it. Shane Lavery doing us a favour. And with a quarter to go, it's still level here. So with 20 minutes left, we've made a couple of changes. Miller in the middle on a booking, struggling for fitness, so we've brought on Knowles. And then Wade's come on the right wing with McMenamin getting a rest. And of course that means McElroy back over to his favoured side. And we've got a free kick or a corner right down here. It's a corner kick to Redmond. And we've got a chance to get on top here. If we could win against Linfield at Windsor Park, we know it's the tactic. As Redmond tries to put it in, we don't even get to see it. So I'm guessing it didn't lead to much. 10 minutes remaining, and it's Linfield on the way forward here with Basti and Harry. Out to Hoy on the right, into the box. It's a good save, but the rebound's in. Andy Waterworth off the bench, and he scores as he always does. And that is so frustrating after playing so well, to throw it away like that, as Stewart picks it up again to Harry, to Nasseri. Now we're chasing the game, and Waterworth's in again. And what on earth is he doing on the bench? I know he's getting on a bit now, but half an hour, and he's just taken the mick out of us. 3-1 Linfield, and Waterworth the hero. We didn't change much defensively either, just 2 brilliant finishes. And we've got a free kick again out wide on the left. Dowling will take it, swings it to McCartan. He finds Friel. Friel gets there, and he's got a free kick as well. Just 30 seconds left. It doesn't look like we're going to get anything out of this. Even this would just be a consolation. But of course, a goal would be nice. The goal difference could be crucial. So let's see what we can do. As the free kick will be taken by McElroy. Oh, it's a great finish. Brilliant free kick from McElroy. 3-2 it finishes here. And Linfield have had the fright of their lives against us, Ballymena. We have done really well. The tactic looks good. But Andy Waterworth just too good, I'm afraid. As Linfield have got it at the back again with Larkin. We're just waiting for the whistle. We've played over 2.5 minutes past the allotted time. There is the final whistle. It finishes 3-2. But away at the champions, that's really promising. We gave them a fright. We played really well. If we had our shooting boots on, we could have scored more. So there's the confirmation. We dropped to 7th with that result. And we'll be back in a moment for Glenavon. Only 3 days between the fixtures. We might have to rest a couple. If I'm right, I make it 3 changes for today's game. Winchester's in for Dowling, who's shattered. Kane's had to come in up front. Friel's condition 75%. He picked up a knock towards the end of the last game. And then we've brought in Scott Laird at left back as well. He's making his first league appearance. So let's go and see how he gets on. It's Glenavon at home, a game we probably should be winning in truth. They've lost key players in the summer, the likes of their star player Josh Daniels, who went over to England. He's playing for Shrewsbury now. But they've still got Johnny Tuffy, one of the best keepers in the league, and plenty more to call upon as well. O'Connor's joined them in midfield. He's a good experienced pro from England. It's not going to be easy, that's for sure. Into the first half, Ballymena v Glenavon. Let's see if we can get on top. 8 minutes on the clock and we've got Morehouse into Hamilton. O'Connor coming forward, Glenavon on top here. Here is Hamilton again. Shots blocked to McCloskey and it's a good save by the keeper. Really good work from our number one, O'Brien. And McCloskey's got a corner kick. He's going to take it in swinging. 9 minutes gone. Into the front post, McMenamin clears. Back into the box though, McCartan clears. Kane could be in here. He chases against Tuffy, but the goalkeeper wins the race. O'Brien's got it again at the back though. Nearly 20 on the clock. Kane's chasing. He's going to get there. Kenny Kane crosses. Oh, it's in! How has he managed to score from there? Such an acute angle. He's managed to get it over the keeper and in the back of the net. 1-0 Ballymena. And a wonderful goal from Kenny Kane. And again, we're back with Tuffy. Nearly half an hour now. Winchester picks it up. Another one of those that came into the side today. And he finds Miller down the left-hand side. Chance to deliver. Gets into the box again. Crosses it in. Tuffy clears it away. McCloskey out for a corner. And it is all Ballymena at the moment. And we've got the corner kick, which will be taken by McGrory. Outswinging delivery, and it's cleared away as far as Miller. Back out to McGrory. McElroy. Miller. Oh, it's deflected just wide into the side netting. The keeper had no chance if that was on target. And thankfully, we keep the pressure on. Winchester will take this corner. Outswinger towards the back post and headed away. Scott Laird was up there, but couldn't quite get on the end of it. And the clearance finds McGrory. Brilliant play from Ballymena, and with 10 to the break, we lead 1-0. As Balmer wins a header in the middle. Falls for Laird, who loses out to Byrne. He gets to the byline on the right, and Laird gets back to block. Out for a corner kick. Glenavon just starting to find their way in this match, and they've got a chance from the set piece here. Crossed in by Hamilton. Miller clears away, and Kenny Kane will chase it again, and he gets there again. He's got support with him, but Singleton wins the tackle. And it looks like at half-time, as we go into stoppage time, we're going to lead. As McCartan picks it up to Kane, plays a 1-2. Shane McCartan all the way. Brilliant save by Tuffy. He's kept them in this, to be honest, as Balmer finds Osho. McGrory, up to McMenamin. Flicks on, wins the free kick, does he? No. The half-time whistle goes, though, and it remains Ballymena 1, Glenavon 0. Not much to be said, so we're straight into the second half. And from the kick-off, McMenamin nicks it. Gives it through to Kane, who rounds the keeper. And maybe it's just strikers in this game, because Kenny Kane has scored a cracker. 2-0 to Ballymena, 2-0 to Kenny Kane, and we are not missing Friel at all. And we've got another chance here with Winchester. Gets it up to Kane on the hat-trick, scores the hat-trick. Kenny Kane makes it 3-0, and it looks like this is going to be a great day at the office. I know often we're a little bit ropey at the back, but let's see if we can keep a clean sheet now. As Hamilton gets it forward to Jenkins, to Byrne. The clean sheet literally went within a second of me finishing the sentence. Byrne round the keeper, 3-1 to Ballymena. And that's my immediate reaction to this game. We're not going particularly gung-ho or anything too attacking. I genuinely just believe there to be a few too many goals in this game so far. Into Jenkins, deflects wide again. Either the Irish League is going to be nuts or goals galore is perhaps a little bit too strange here. It's happening nearly every game as Hamilton crosses. It's away to the line and it's a brilliant clearance by Scott Laird as Garnett finds it in the middle again. Garrett, gives it to McMenamin, to McCartan. And the highlight ends. 20 minutes left. Let's go and make some changes. We'll be back in a minute once they're done. There we go then. The 3 subs are made and we've got a corner. We'll talk through them in a minute, but let's just see if this set piece leads to anything. Is McElroy who's come off on the right for Wade. We've taken off McCartan as Balmer puts it wide. We've taken off McCartan for a rest. We've put Miller in the number 10 role and then we put on somebody else, Knowles, in the middle. And then we've also replaced Laird with Redmond, the first choice left back, as Kenny Kane scores his 4th for the game. There is definitely something here in terms of too many goals and too much potency from the strikers, because nearly every goal is coming from the number 9. Friel scores 9, we take him out for a much worse player, and then Kenny Kane gets 4 as well. It's really bizarre. As it comes out to the left to McMenamin, we've lost the ball, Jenkins goes in, and now it's 4-2. And my fears are confirmed. This is just ridiculous. The amount of goals in FM21 Mobile is insane. It was always a bit higher than the normal game, but I don't think this can be legislated for. It loses a sense of realism, though we're happy to be on top, as Knowles gives it away again. Sammy Clingan puts Jenkins in. The final whistle goes, does it? Oh no, he's just offside. 1 more minute of stoppage time to go from another victory and another good home performance. I'm a little bit worried about the goals, as we mentioned, but we're still doing a good job. And as long as it remains consistent, as long as we keep putting in performances and getting points on the board, I'm a very happy man. So let's go and have a look at the league standings before we finish off. If we have a look at the table after that, we are in 4th on 7 points. Glentoran up on 9, Linfield down on 6 behind us ironically, and with 4 games gone, it is a very tight division. Could be anyone's game just yet, though it looks like, aside from our games, there's not many goals. We've got the highest goal scored and joint highest conceded. Perhaps it's a sign of us rather than anyone else. So what I want to do is try and give a break between the fixtures. We've got a big period of 4 tough games, Glentoran, Crusaders, Larne and Cliftonville. So what I'm going to do is come back for the latter 2 there. Larne away from home, a big spending professional side, and Cliftonville at home. I've got to show them at least once, haven't I? After FM20, after that series, I know there's a few Cliftonville fans following, so I've got to make sure I show that one. Although the games have perhaps been a bit too exciting for our liking, we are still getting points and we are getting results. So this mini-series will continue for the rest of the week at 5:30, in addition to our full game episodes at 3:30 from the head coach in Bangor City. So if you did enjoy this one, please do chuck a thumbs up on it. Subscribe down below for daily FM21 videos and turn that notification bell on. You'll get alerts every time we go live to stream as well. The new series starts on Sunday at 10:30 AM, and I really hope you'll join me as we get going with the Tales of Tannadice. You can check out the podcast channel in the eye above as well, interviews with loads of pros and loads from Northern Ireland as well. Our Scout Gerard Little features on there, as does Jim Ervin and as does Shannon Clucas. Scott Laird's one will be out soon too, so loads to get your teeth sunk into there. But a big thanks for watching this one, your continued support with the series and the channel in general, and I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, same place, for more action from Ballymena United, and a reunion with Cliftonville too.